But just goes to show that there's as much pride in the New South Wales jumper as there is in the Queensland jumper. I think it's, that's all talk if there's no pride in the New South Wales jumper.
It is kick-off time. Let's get it on. Let's play Origin football. Ooh, big tackle.
Oh, some big defense from New South Wales.
Oh, big shoulder. Look at that tackle from Johns. Gilmeister taken in an Origin special.
The State of Origin story is a never-ending tale of tenacity and triumph. The most engaging marriage of brutality and brilliance. Of commitment not just to your coach and teammates, but every blue-eyed boy and girl in New South Wales. It's about going that extra yard to make the difference, about getting knocked down, then getting back up and going again. It's the fiercest rivalry in Australian sport, and it's just grown and grown since 1980. When Sydney-based Queenslanders were allowed to represent their native state, thereby putting an end to lopsided rep games. I'm Laurie Daly, and this is what happens when two tribes go to war. From a completely impartial perspective, of course, nearly 25 years of magic moments from the heroes in blue.
Unbelievable! This is absolutely incredible!
Queensland might have had the honour of winning the inaugural State of Origin affair by 20-10, but it was the Blues who actually snared the first try through winger Greg Brentnell. 12 months on, Origin was another one-off encounter at Lang Park, but the visitors blew it, letting a 15-0 first-half advantage become a 7-point submission. The surging popularity of the Origin concept demanded that all three of the annual interstate fixtures followed that format. New South Wales marked the dawn of this new era by opening their Origin account in the Heartstarter for 1982.
Brentnell there, the ball's bounced, nobody wants it. Who's got it? Brentnell gets it away to Mortimer. Mortimer's got it out to Muggleton. Muggleton's going hard and close. Pass back inside to a player who's a three-quarter. Beautiful pass to this one. He's in. Oh, yeah. Coming back. It's there. Mortimer, yes! Who broke tackles by spinning his body. Well done, Dowling. Meninga, good step. Into the clear. Mortimer is the mate of three tackles. It's away to both ends. Brentnell's there. Comes back on the inside. Long pass. Got a rebound! Well, here's Meninga on the fly again. He's got rebound on the outside. Crosses him off. It's a try, must be. Brennan. And Brennan in again.
Even though they claimed the opening game of the first ever three-match series, the Blues still couldn't capture the crown, as they went down by 4 and 5 points respectively in the other two bouts. With Queensland reigning supreme in the following 2 years, we skip forward to 1985, when Michael O'Connor made the most stunning debut in Origin history.
Here come the Blues. O'Connor's got it. The line's there. O'Connor scores. New South Wales are in. Michael O'Connor is in to score. Here it is. There was the dummy from Elias, and it was Pearce. Pearce took the tackle, offloaded. It was a beautiful pass from Kenny. Away it went to Mortimer, and then O'Connor brushing aside one tackle, saw the line, no stopping the boy from St George. He was in to score. The Blues lead 12-2. Now it's across for McCabe. Lost the ball, picked up by Kenny for New South Wales. Kenny out of one. Kenny saw the line. The overhead passes across, and they're in again. New South Wales in again.
Thanks to O'Connor's contribution of all 18 points, New South Wales were one step away from the glory that had been so elusive. And on June 11, 1985, the balance of power in State of Origin football tilted southward in spectacular fashion.
Another good kick too. Up they go forward, and it's a New South Wales take. Look at Lewis, not happy with that, but it was a great take. It was Kenny that went up high, went above the pack, took it well. They've put it up in the air again. Up they go again. It's a try. Chris Mortimer scored for the Blues, and that was on the second kick. Great football from the Blues.
Well, it takes more than one to get him. Really busts him up quick.
Takes more than one to get Mortimer too. A great run from Mortimer to take play inside Queensland territory. Jarvis to play the ball now. Mortimer again, linking up with Peter Wynn. And now they're only 32 metres out from the Queensland line as Elias runs from dummy half. He's in the clear, Elias! He's going to score! Right underneath the post, Benny Elias, you little beauty! He moved into the dummy half position. Watch it with us. Ran from to the right. They just looked at him. A dummy. And lo and behold, the line was there for him. And right underneath the post, the hand goes up in salute. And Benny Elias goes in for the Blues' second try.
Murray out to Meninga. Good pass on to big Chris Close. He unloads it to Shearer. Shearer flicks it back to Murray. And this is going to be a Queensland try. Make no mistake, Bobby Linder under the post. And that was just keeping the ball alive. And it was man on man, and they won the race for the line.
Brown is only about 8 metres out from the New South Wales line. Danger time now. It's with Dowling. Dowling going on his own, flicking the ball back inside for French. And French is there. Queensland has scored. 14 points all here at the cricket ground. Now Steve Mortimer linking up with Wayne Pearce. Pearce gives a pass to Growth. Growth, it pushes everybody out of the way. Still going Growth. Back inside, put a foot in touch. Put a foot in touch.
Locked all, 14 all. Back they come. There'll be a field goal here. There it is. Follow it. It's there. It's there. New South Wales have kicked it. Michael O'Connor has put New South Wales in front 15 points to 14 with a field goal.
Just moments away from an historic State of Origin Series win. Here's Kenny. Kenny's on the line. And he's there. Kenny is in. Well, Kenny has capped a great game by touching down and sealing an historic New South Wales victory.
Almost 20 years later, Steve Mortimer's famous display of emotion remains the most evocative image of New South Wales' maiden triumph.
Ecstasy.
The Blues were finally on top of their arch enemy, and they were pretty keen to turn the screws. They won the first game of 1986 at Lang Park, with Royce Simmons turning in a blinder, and they wrapped up their second straight series through a 4-point thriller in Sydney.
Gets it on the Meninga. They got a score under the post. Queensland made the break and then made the bust. And it's French under the post for the first try of the match. Queensland.
Sterling across to Simmons under the another handed pass to Pearce. Back for Tunks. And then it goes to Simmons. Can he do it again? Roy Simmons is caught just short. So near yet so far. Simmons to play it. Clear dummy half now with Sterling across to Kenny. A long floater out there for O'Connor. And it goes to Farah. Farah's in to score. Farah's there. New South Wales come back.
Centre of the field, so New South Wales have the option to go either side as Sterling puts a floater on. He gives it to Kenny. Kenny will get it out of there and again. Oh, great try. O'Connor in for New South Wales off another Kenny pass.
Liverpool's Craig Johnston watching his mate Peter Sterling in action as the Blues throw it around very nicely. Pearce got it away to Hetherington. Plenty of runners too as Rhodes got it. An overhead pass for Mortimer. Linking up with Mortimer as Pearce for the corner. He's there. Well, there was any number of players involved in that. New South Wales handling superb, passing great. And Wayne Pearce is in the corner.
Running out of tackles. Kanescu gets it on now. There's a little chip kick from Bryman. Up it goes in the goal mouth. Up they go for it. It could be a chance. Bobby Linder's got it, but held up over the line. It is a try. Well, we'll wait and see, but yes, it's been awarded a try.
Across to Lewis. Short pass to Miles. It goes to Belcher. A long floater out there for Kiss. Has been knocked down by Hetherington. Hetherington's lost it. Kiss picks it up and scores. What a try! It's back for Sterling. A short pass for Kenny. Kenny for the line. Kenny scores for New South Wales. The old Parramatta combination strikes again.
The lead changes yet again. New South Wales ahead by 2 as they raid away. Farah underneath it well, though. Takes it. Winds up with that familiar style and gets out of 2. Farah out of 2, out of 3. Good run from Farah, still going. They finally bell him down, and that's a great run from Andrew Farah, showing plenty of determination. And that's what the Blues are about. They want to wrap this series up. And here's another break. New South Wales with a chance now as they run down. And Crusher Coyle will score. And that's about it for the Blues, let me tell you. A great try. Oh, Crusher underneath the post with a beauty. Boom. And that came from nothing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Explosive running from New South Wales. Listen to the crowd as they count it down. Lewis puts it up. Queensland chasing through. Kenny has taken it down. It's all. Oh, no, it's not over yet. Now it's all over. Barry Gomersall says that's it. And look at the crowd. Full-time score. Queensland 20 have been defeated by New South Wales 24 as the Blues wrap up the series. Emotion running high here.
At 2-0, New South Wales were razor keen to become the first team from either side of the border to claim a clean sweep. And Queensland were equally determined to stop that from happening in front of their own fans at Lang Park. The Maroons jumped out to a 12-point break before Ron Willie's Blues thundered home to create history.
Huge pass out, and they've got the numbers outside. Shearer heading for the line and brought down him. And he's in. Shearer's brought in, and that's a great try for Queensland. Started off a pass from Wally Lewis. That was a giant one. Oh, what a start for Queensland. Cross with Lewis. A floater again for Miles. And then on to Belcher. Belcher who did it clear. He's got support. Belcher for the line. And Belcher's there. Is he there? Yes, he is. Referee Roberts awards the try. Queensland in for their second. And Ligner's put down 32 metres out from the New South Wales line. Last tackle signalled by referee Roberts. Line side goes Lewis. Linking up with him was Miles. The pass has been knocked down. In 6 seconds to go. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie's going to score. 3 tries to Queensland.
Last tackle for Queensland. Canescu dummy half. It'll come out to Lewis. There it is. Lewis decides to run it again. It goes to Murray. This time the little chip from Murray. He regathers the ball to and slips a good ball out. For Bobby Linder, they can't take it. Gary Jack's on the ball. So New South Wales turn defence into attack. They get it out there to Kenny. Gets on the right corner. And Connor's streaking down. He'll get there. And Connor, the defence is coming across. But New South Wales have scored their first try. And that's a length of the field. And that's a ripper. Oh, O'Connor in off a great Brett Kenny pass. Well, 1 minute they were defending and then they were on the attack, and this is how it started.
Here's New South Wales with it. Noel Cleal still going, losing the ball again, not having the midnight with his hands crushing. The Shearer picks up the drag, he's lost it, picked up by Jack. Now it's across with Folkes for New South Wales. On to Pearce, to Kenny. Kenny saw the gap. How did he get through that gap? Kenny in the clear, looks for support. Pearce is there. What a great try. What a great try from New South Wales. And Brett Kenny, how did he get through that gap? I can't believe how Brett Kenny was able to slip through that gap. Now, what can Queensland do? It's across to Meninga. And a long pass to Meninga. Kiss is going to score. There's Kiss in. Well, that pass from Meninga made it look easy.
Centre field now, New South Wales. Which way will they go? They go on to Roach. Roach now flicks one out for Lamb. There's the long floating ball out for Mortimer. He gets it on to Kenny. Kenny evades one. On to Pearce. Pearce going for the line, and he's only half a metre out. New South Wales throwing everything with just one tackle to go now. It goes to Tunks. Tunks burying his way. He's put it down. We'll wait, see it's a try. Big Tunks has buried it over and slammed it down for New South Wales. Whoa! Power play from Tunks.
Jack put down. Referee just issues the caution. Jack has hit the deck. Kenny has it.
And in the field goal there.
In position for the field goal. If they can get it back, but offside that fellow. Offside, and referee Roberts had no hesitation in ruling that. Here's O'Connor. And he's made no mistake. New South Wales hit the front. 18 points to 16. Here comes the siren. There it is. Queensland have got to do something absolutely miraculous. Lewis puts the kick in the air. Jack can't take it cleanly. Kenny's back
So Origin's first whitewash had been completed, and that was quite some feat against a Queensland outfit that contained the likes of Lewis, Meninga, Miles and Belcher. With 6 wins in 7 games, the Mighty Blues were on one heck of a roll in the mid-80s, and it carried over to the opening duel of 1987, but not before some very anxious moments at Lang Park.
The pass is out there for O'Connor. O'Connor's kick. It's a race for the ball. Langer and O'Connor. O'Connor's there. O'Connor scores. Michael O'Connor scores for New South Wales. And the New South Wales supporters in the crowd go crazy. Watch it again.
Folks only about 5 metres out. Here's the charge from Davidson, and he's there! Davidson with a huge jump, he couldn't get it down. They rolled him over and he couldn't get it down. And look at Buddy Willie. We'll wait and see. It is a try. Yes, sir. Well, they got it down. Why don't we see the replay on that one?
Lewis goes back for the bomb, elects to run it, and gives it across to Dowling. Dowling for the line! And it's a try! It is a try! Lewis to Jackson. Pass up there nicely for Miles. Over the halfway mark. Still going strongly, Miles. And finally caught and put a foot in the touch.
So both sides sort of going nowhere. There's Bennett, Mr. Emotion, as I call him. He shows no emotion. And here they are with a chance now. New South Wales starting to stretch out, and Kenny slipped a lovely ball over, and that's a try. Thank you very much to O'Connor. Number 2 for Michael O'Connor, the Manly star that's got it all. Oh, has he got some skills, this fellow. Scored a sensational try in the first half and has just gone in again. Gary Smith is now on for Queensland in number 15. We'll pick him up in a moment. Ball is away. Jackson up the centre. Can he leak up? Yes, he does. It'll be Shearer. Shearer heading right under the post. And that's a great comeback try for Queensland. And Peter Jackson, oh, he made the break. He busted him up the middle. And Shearer finished it off.
Boyle taking the ball off him and penalised for doing it. Here come Queensland now. It's Lewis. Gets a pass out. He's in. He's in. Tony Carey in for Queensland. Oh, how quick that was.
Well, this is what you call a very tough kick. If it goes over, it'll get some recognition between this 30,000 people here.
So Gary Belcher, who's taken over the goal-kicking duties from Jackson, hits it. It's wide. 3.5 minutes remaining and 16 all. Got to work themselves into a drop kick situation here.
Well, they've been sitting offside, the Queenslanders, but there's no way. I don't think he's given a chance to kick a goal at this stage.
Eddinghausen getting it over the ball. Inside pass for Eddinghausen's gone astray. Over the Queensland line and over the dead ball line. Well, what's he going to rule here? He's going to rule a try.
The look on Wayne Bennett's face said it all. Without the aid of a video referee, Mick Stone correctly came up with the bravest decision of all time, and New South Wales were off to a flying start in 87. However, the Maroons recovered to square the series in the SCG mud and snare an epic decider 10-8.
Can they go in again? New South Wales have hit the front 6-4, but Queensland coming back. He's down in the little chip kick, and that'll be a try! Oh yes! No worry about it. Shearer was there.
The 2 years that followed were bleak ones for the Blues. Queensland brought off a clean sweep in 1988, and they did it again in 89, which made it a very forgettable introduction to interstate football for yours truly. I certainly enjoyed the following year's series a lot more, though, when we managed to silence the Maroons attacking Arsenal in Game 1 at the Sydney Football Stadium.
It goes back, forward pass was it, and the referee denies Ricky Walford a try on debut.
Elias, midway between the half and the 22, it's at Queensland's end of the ground. The Canberra halves of Stewart and Daly combine beautifully. Daly in the space. The pass out this time, O'Connor. That pass is forward. So they've bombed another one. Well, Billy, I don't know how this crowd keeps going. It hasn't stopped the noise here at the Sydney Football Stadium for 30 minutes.
Well, they've waited a long time to have something to cheer about.
Here goes Daly, got the pass away to Magore. That pass was forward again. It's back for Ettinghausen. He got the pass away beautifully. Elias, the pass over the top. Ricky Walford tried to stand up the defence, got it away. That's a try to New South Wales. Beautiful pass. And I think it's Magore. The crowd goes berserk.
From the corner camera, this will look great. Here's Laurie Daly, takes on the defence, creates the opening for Mark Magore. Back on the inside, Ettinghausen. Langer goes high and can't make the tackle. There's the follow-up one, though, by Les Kiss. Always backing up is Benny Elias. The over-the-top pass. Ricky Walford gets away from Alan Langer, but not from Belcher, who came late. There's the bouncing try. New South Wales finally get a reward.
New South Wales hell-bent on breaking this winning sequence. So far stands at 8 in a row for Queensland. There's the turnover that could be vital. Laurie Daly, that's a try. No try.
It was the first time in Origin football that any side had been kept scoreless and put an emphatic end to Queensland's 8-game winning streak. History was made in Game 2 when Melbourne hosted its first ever match, and the capacity crowd at Olympic Park was captivated by a gripping contest.
And I think you'll find that Coyne has gone back to the headbin as Meninga surges onto the football. Oh, what a run from the big man.
Well, that brought the crowd to their feet.
Brought me to my feet. Still moving it around with Staines, who's already been involved in one long run. Has been intercepted. Interception from Stewart. Ricky Stewart down the touchline. Has he got the pace to go on with it? He'll get there. He's in to score.
Absolutely magnificent.
His first State of Origin try, and quite a remarkable performance from Ricky Stewart.
A little bit of luck there, Bear. When the intercept was taken, and he's digging deep on breaths here, but when the intercept was taken, Bacca and Bella, Bacco and Bella were the man that was chasing him, the two front rowers.
Just the forwards in the early stages as Lewis lays the law down. Gillespie plays it. Now Stewart down for Belcher. Oh, he's made a mess of it. It's been picked up by Magore.
Forward.
Forward. Oh, Stewart can't believe it. You better believe it, Ricky.
You've got to believe it, son. We can see it from up here. They can see it on Mars, that one. It was way forward from Magore.
About 10 metres from the halfway mark. And Stewart again turns his Queensland side around. And it's going to fine touch. Oh, what a magnificent kick.
Well, I'd like to just measure that one. I reckon that's about 65 yards, that kick. That was incredible.
Terrific crowd here at Olympic Park. 25,800. Really is a great crowd who've enjoyed a really terrific game of football. There's Lindner involved again with a pass to McIndoe that looked a little forward. McIndoe claps on the pace. Oh, he's just ankle tapped by Stewart. Still going. Gets almost to the quarter line. Lindner in there at dummy half. Across for Walters. Now it's for Lewis. Now it's for Gilmister. Meninga is outside of him. The pass has gone astray. It's been knocked down. It's been picked up by Belcher out against the Kiss. And that's a try. That is a Queensland try.
A young man out there, the youngest ever State of Origin player. The crowds here continue to chant out. No one has left Olympic Park for this great match. Sheridan steps through, unloads for Lazarus. Now there's a chance of field goal. Who's at home? The Blues lose it penalty. Oh, what a time to give it. Langer says, not me. Unbelievable pressure.
Well, see it again on the Air New Zealand replay. There's the tackle of Lazarus, and he just appeared to me to have stolen the ball from him.
25,800 at Olympic Park ride this one, as do everybody in New South Wales and Queensland. He's got it. They stretch it by one, the Blues. They stretch it by 2 to 8-6.
There can only be seconds remaining in this game. McIndoe to dummy half to Lewis to Langer. Langer nowhere to go. He's got it back for Karen Walters, who's running backwards to go forward. Now it's been intercepted by Brad Mackay. That's the State of Origin series gone. New South Wales wrap it up with Brad Mackay. An intercept try. in his first State of Origin match, and he's wrapped up the series.
Yes, well, the Air New Zealand replay will show clearly that when you try to play touch football or instant pass football at the end of the game, catch up, things will go wrong. And this is what went wrong for Queensland. Out there it goes. The intended pass coming back inside from Kester Meninga was intercepted by Mackay.
So after two harrowing seasons, it's not hard to see why New South Wales players were so jubilant as we entered the 90s with a stirring revival of our fortunes. 1991 was the closest series in Origin history, with all three games being decided by just 2 points. Queensland snatched the first 6-4 at Lang Park, but we came back to Sydney and balanced it.
Two sides, been two tries all today, one try all in the first game, but it was a tremendously courageous performance, I thought, on behalf of New South Wales tonight to come back the way we did. And I'm just, I'm thrilled.
While Snoz's superb conversion made the difference that time, Big Mal did much the same in the critical third game as Queensland beat us 14-12 at Lang Park in Wally Lewis's farewell to Origin football.
After trailing for so long, I think they're front 14-12.
But as one era ended, another great one was born, as Phil Gould, fresh from winning 2 premierships in 4 years, began his successful reign as New South Wales coach in 1992. The opening match was my debut as Blues skipper, and we managed to win 14-6. But the Cane Toads made it 1-1 thanks to Alan Langer's match-winning field goal in Brisbane.
Langer's with the football, goes for it.
He's got it.
I think he's got it. Langer has broken the deadlock.
And so we went to yet another nerve-wracking decider. And believe me, we were very happy to have this one in Sydney before 40,000 screaming Blues supporters.
He's got Clay right in the centre of the park. Elijah, they put the switch on again. They put it on. Stewart will score. Stewart gets the first try. Oh, beautiful play. Queensland opened up, and Ricky Stewart has scored.
Ricky Stewart's done it all on his own, a great individual try. Let's give some credit to the New South Wales decoys, though.
5 tackles gone for the Blues, played by Harrigan, swept away for Daly. He kicks ahead, picked up by McGregor. Gets it back for Daly. Daly for Ettinghausen. Ettinghausen gets a try. Oh, tremendous play. Laurie Daly, Paul McGregor, and Andrew Ettinghausen.
Well, they're the 3 players. The last tackle, Benny Elias decided to go the blind side. Found Laurie Daly. We've seen him score a State of Origin try before by putting a little kick in behind. He wasn't able to regather, but Paul McGregor, who did come from an onside position, was able to follow through and pick the ball up.
Queensland is short on their blind side. If the Blues go right, Queensland's in trouble.
Now it's Stewart, he's read the play. It's going to Ettinghausen. Ettinghausen pulled down by Jackson. Cartwright's the dummy half. Cartwright, he gets it down. It's a try. The Blues, they're in for their 3rd try.
And Darren Smith can't believe it. He was the player that tried to keep John Cartwright from scoring the try. Cartwright read that very well. Saw that the Queensland defence didn't get out off the try line. Decided to go from dummy half, went in very low, and he gets a hug there from Laurie Daly. That may be the straw that breaks the back. Still a lot of football to go, 21 minutes.
They're playing well. Ray Warren, this last 10 minutes of the decider, the Winfield decider, has everything going for it. Can the Queenslanders get on the board as Jackson kicks, unloads? Now they've got a chance. Queensland up the centre, but they put the ball down and the Blues scoop it up.
And another break can be put down to Gavin Allen. I was about to say, what a big game. Here they go again. Coyne is going to be short. Tried to get it down. Watching the referee. No, he wants it back to the 22 for the restart.
Well, what about the tackle from Timmy Brasher coming from the far wing? Has got across there. That was going to be a certain try for Queensland.
The triumph of 92 ranks as one of the biggest thrills in my career, and I know that Phil Gould feels the same. Leading New South Wales to a series victory in our first attempt as captain and coach respectively was awesome, and right up there with winning a premiership. It also ensured that the Maroons would come back at us even harder 12 months later, and that's just what they did, although our blokes proved equal to the challenge.
Sheeran and muscles and hustles a couple. Have a look at the defence though. Wrestles him down. Jackson all over the top of him. Walters in there. Was it Billy Moore? Billy Moore, I think, in there to lend a hand.
Comes out for Daly. Daly, oh, beautiful ball on the Tim Brasher. Oh, Brasher gets the pass away. Yes, sir. Rugby shot. New South Wales get first one. Oh, beautiful stuff from Brasher. Unreal pass there.
Yeah, it was a pass from Laurie Daly that set it up after 9 minutes. New South Wales in front. A perfect pass. They had a couple of players in the back line in motion, and that put some doubt in the back line defence of Queensland.
Difficult angle, you're looking at it with him there. His first kick at Lang Park for 1993 in State of Origin football. Oh, what is pressure. 4-0, the kick to come. Oh, what about the kick? Never mind that. Oh, wonderful start from New South Wales. They go up in the stand. The score 6-0.
McGregor pulled down around the legs by Langer. That's 5. Renouf was over the top. Langer gets out from marker very quickly to put some pressure on Ricky Stewart's bomb. It's up there. There's a chance here. Stewart! He's put it down. It's a try.
Great work there from Ricky Stewart, putting the kick up, and he was under pressure. It was a magnificent effort to be able to get the football to come down on the try line. Took some great ability. And then it was just a lottery as to how the ball was going to bounce. And fortunately for New South Wales, into the arms of Ricky Stewart.
Around about 4 or 5 out Queensland. They need the points. Langer scoops it out. They get it to Larson. Can he get it down? Just short by about a metre. Out it comes again to Langer. Langer across the face of the goalpost. Again, New South Wales defence works. Wallace. Now Langer, surely the pressure on New South Wales. The dive, I think they're there. I think it's there. Waiting for Greg McCallum, yes sir. Queensland go in. Langer. Out for Larson. Larson cruising, looking for support. He gets it to Wallace. Wallace out of one. Almost gets underneath the second. Daly wraps him up. Comes back to brother Wallace. Now it goes on to Langer. The little man. What can he do? He gets it on to Meninga. They got a chance here. Numbers out wide. Kahn's got to go back for it. Now Kahn steps. Can he get there? He does. Queensland's gone in. Willie Kahn with a great individual try.
Ian Roberts is dragging himself to his feet. He's really worked himself to a standstill. Now Steve Walters. They're 9 metres out from the line. Even less than that. Away was a knock on there from Linda, a dummy half. I thought there might have been. They're over but held up.
This is very exciting rugby league here. Rugby league at its best. The Maroons are coming.
It's an old cliche, but yeah, got to go back to a team effort, and it was a great playing with the mob of guys. We got behind me there. It was we really dug deep in the second half, and as I've just said earlier, that I'll quote Phil Gould, that there was a real battle out there, and only the guys that want to dig deep and stick together are going to win that sort of match. And we did that in the second half. They had a lot of opportunities there late in that half, scoring opportunities, but we stuck together and our defence proved the better.
After New South Wales' first victory at Lang Park in 6 years, the side was beautifully placed to defend the Shield, and we were jumping out of our skins to wrap it up on home soil in Game 2 before another sellout crowd.
Himself, Mel.
Walters, Meninga, floats the pass out for Shearer. Here comes the try. No, he's denied the try.
Oh, no.
Eddie Ward says he lost it. Away for Stewart, cuts out Harrigan, finds Daly. Then Brad Fittler to Mackay.
Great tackle.
Down. Oh, great tackle. It was Mark Coyne. Now they spread it. Stewart, wide. Lazarus is 8 metres out. Wrapped up and tackled.
They'll go straight back the other way.
Gillespie. Daly. Brasher is down injured. Daly. He does it himself. Laurie Daly puts it over the line.
Yeah, nice pressure by New South Wales. They had Queensland caught short out wide, but there was still plenty of traffic in there for Laurie Daly to get through.
Harrigan, he's tackled 30 metres out from the New South Wales line. Long ball required. McCormick delivered for Stewart.
Was touched.
Oh!
Play on.
Here's a chance. Fiddler. Mackay. Oh, he'll score.
It was touched by one of the Queensland players. Ricky Stewart looking to drive the ball deep. It was a good chase. A lot of New South Wales players down there. 4 players, in fact. He really had a choice. Well, give us a smile, Phil. 8-6, new leaders.
Away from Croker, a dummy half. Stewart's kick. It's charged down by Bobby Linder. Some work for Brasher. Brasher now. He's away from Linder. He's away from Walters. He's back into the field of play. Oh, good work by young Timmy Brasher.
And that's brought the crowd to their feet.
So New South Wales continuing to lead by 4. Trailed 6-0 at the break. Daly gives McGregor a run. McGregor, he's got support. Here's Ettinghausen. He puts it down. Shearer comes back.
Go, Reddy.
Shearer with a long run for Queensland. And he's into touch.
That had to be a try.
Stewart. Long pass. Good hands, Daly. Now over the top for Ettinghausen. Inside pass for Brasher. Brasher, 15 out. Turns it away for McGregor. McGregor's tackled. 7 metres from the line. Penalty to New South Wales. And it's the sin bin.
Mark Coyne, 10 minutes in the sin bin. Great tackle from Trevor Gilmeister to be over there and cover. Mark Coyne actually comes in to try and slow the play down.
12 minutes to go. New South Wales leading by 4. McGregor!
Ettinghausen inside.
Down the ground. Ettinghausen's away. Shearer chases and makes the tackle. Oh, great work. Tremendous work by Shearer. But Wishart will score. Wishart scores for New South Wales. What an incredible game. Well, what a game of rugby league.
Sensational play by the Blues. Queensland still down to 12 men. They're being caught short all over the park now. This is a lovely inside ball here by Daly. The fence inside there was just not coming across. McGregor drew and passed very well this time. Great effort by Dale Shearer to turn and chase. Great tackle there by Shearer. But from here, there's no one out to the left. Nice pass there. And Wishart running into open space. Bob Linder couldn't get him.
Coyne is back there now. Kevin Walters steps and gets away. It's a try. Kevin Walters.
Here they come.
Adjacent to the uprights. 16 points to 10.
And still plenty of time for the Maroons to win this, let me tell you.
1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Langer across for Dale Shearer. Back for Kevin Walters and away for Steve Jackson. Now for Gilmeister. Meninga. He gives Bobby Linder a chance out there on the right wing. Back for Meninga. Meninga. He's over the halfway. He's got 30 to go. He draws the defence. Gives it to Mark Hone. But Hone gives the pass back to New South Wales.
I'll tell you what, I really can't understand why Mel didn't put his head down and go for the line. He stopped and waited for support. Here's a now penalty to the Blues. It's all over. But that last break was Queensland's last chance.
Hey, this is probably one of the best battles I've had in my life. It's the tightest I've ever been. It's just a tremendous feeling, and now we aim them. It's 2-0 and we're looking to make it 3. Very, very exciting.
In his last game of Origin football, Bobby Linder inspired the Queenslanders to deny us a clean sweep in '93. And while that was disappointing, nothing compared up. We had a chance to make amends for that shattering blow on a night that I'll certainly never forget. And what a great buzz it was to lead the Blues onto the famous Melbourne cricket ground and hear the roar of over 87,000 sports lovers who set a new record for attendance at a rugby league match in Australia. The only thing better than that feeling was the final result.
Got to line him up and put the foot down for him. Langer clearing, and the ball coming down for Brasher in good field possession. He crosses the 30. Mullins angles back to the 20. Larson wraps him up, but here come the Blues now to launch their first attack of the game. Stewart, a long pass out for Harrigan, who goes into the air to take it. Flicks it out the back for Paul McGregor. He angles for an opening, but it doesn't present. They're 12 metres from the Queensland line for Ben Elias. Gives it up for Dean Pay. And the debutant player One of them is tackled a few metres out from the line.
They're stacking the left-hand side here, New South Wales.
Elias away, Lazarus! Lazarus gets the try! First of the game! First rugby league try on the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
And a very well executed move from New South Wales involving Ben Elias and the big man Lazarus coming through.
Scurries back into dummy half for Paul Harrigan and now for Rick Stewart. He lets a decoy runner go. The pass goes over the shoulder of Daly. Mullins gets rid of one. Sees an opening. Goes through it. Mullins! Sensational run.
Isn't he playing with some confidence for a man on his debut, Brett Mullins?
7 metres out from the line. Stewart, the long pass. Daly! Just a metre from the line. Ben Elias. Across now. Lofted pass. Takes a bit of the sting out of the attack. Brasher. Taken by G and Fritz. Ben Elias on the last. Stewart steps around Kerrod Walters. Gets the kick out wide. Eddinghausen kicks again into the in goal. And off the feet, I think, of Mark Coyne. Slowly played by Laurie Daly. And then onto the boot of Rick Stewart, who was man of the match the last time Origin football came to Melbourne. Happy hunting ground for him. Touched in flight, says the referee, but Queensland play it. Meninga able to step away from Clyde's tackle. He's lost the ball. Mullins gets the pass over for Harrigan. He loses the ball.
Oh, great tackle. Oh, scrambling defence. He had to score, Paul Harrigan. You can see the despair on his face and the pat on the back for Willie Kahn.
Ball played by Andrew Eddinghausen. Stewart with a short pass, looking for his forward runner. It was Paul Sirenen. And look at that Queensland defence, meeting the big New South Welshman and forcing him back. Larson, Darren Smith and Gordon Tallis. And now it's Ricky Stewart magic! McGregor gets the try. 69 gone. 40-0 the Blues.
Yeah, Ricky Stewart ran the football, and that was the important thing, but also a lot of bodies in motion.
Mate, this is beautiful. This is everything that you can imagine and dream about. It all happened here this evening.
Keeping Queensland scoreless augured well for the big one, which was always going to be a very special and emotional night. The great Mal Meninga was making his last appearance in Maroon, but it was also the farewell for Benny Elias, who had served the Blues so well. And we were very focused on doing something that New South Wales had never been able to do before, to win a series-deciding match on enemy soil.
Back to Benny Elias, who offloads for Bradley Clyde. Clyde, he's going to score. Clyde, he gets the first try. Benny Elias like a thief in the night.
Great work from Elias, and you see that he had to cover a lot of yards. Every time Queensland set up to kick the football late in the tackle count, Elias is the man putting pressure.
Well, that's once again that little deficiency in the Queensland kicking game. A lot of pressure on Alan Langer. Of course, he had no other option.
And Harrigan is brought down from Elias again on the third tackle. Stewart across for Daly. Laurie Daly. Oh, that is magnificent. Daly, adjacent to the uprights, gets the second try.
Oh, great try from Laurie Daly. Stood Alan Langer up in the front line with consummate ease. He still had plenty to do.
Meninga 38 metres out from his own line. 2 converted tries to the Blues. 1 for Clyde, 1 for Daly. And Brasher has added the extras. Billy Moore now for Michael Hancock. He's able to beat a couple before offloading. Renoff from a standing start. Runs into Fettler. Intercept! They won't catch Brett Mullins! He goes in to score right under the uprights. 21 metres out from the line. This is the last. Kahn is the dummy half. The runner is Kevin Walters. He puts a kick in, regathers. Here's a try. Here's a try for Andrew G. McGregor getting very deep. Out wide to the right. Elias goes for the drop goal, and it's there. Good tackle by Puss from Stewart. They go for the drop goal off Bradley Fittler's boot, and it's there. The second drop goal in the game for the Blues.
You just don't want to give an opportunity to Queensland, which means, and the worst way to do that would be to give them possession close to their own line.
You might not have seen... Oh, here's an intercept and a try.
Freddie Fittler's first ever Origin try and another field goal for Benny Elias in his final game wearing sky blue put the seal on one of the best performances in New South Wales history and gave us a hat-trick of series victories. But from the pleasure, we go to the pain. State of Origin football is all about blood, sweat, tears, plenty of bruises, and a bit more blood as well. It's famed for its ferocious physical contact. So let's recall the biggest, baddest and best hits from over 20 years of neglect for self-preservation.
Look at this tackle. Play back to Matt Singh and what tears driven into the ground. Riles repaid the favour. Sedaris and Harrigan driven back. Plenty of pepper in that tackle from the Maroons. Oh, big tackle by Sheridan.
Clyde was taken heavily by Meninga. That was a bone crusher.
Martin Lang. Oh, look at the head go bouncing. It always does, but that was a big bounce. Now Whipkey. Oh, a clash between Ricketson and Whipkey. Oh, Flubbermose had his head set back. A quarter of a tackle from Jason Smith. Oh, over the top came Robinson. Put him away and the ball comes loose. Oh, Gilmeister. Taken in an Origin special. But little Trevor, he gets up and bounces back into it.
And they had a great duel, the 212s. Trevor Gilmeister. Unbelievable. That's what he's there for.
Oh, some big defence from New South Wales. Oh, they blinded him. Oh, boy, they're bone rattlers tonight, every one of them.
Plenty of pepper in that tackle from the Maroons.
Can't beat that tackle on both ends. Goodness me, that picture tells it all.
Look at that tackle from Johns. Oh, that's a very good tackle. And down he goes. Menzies and Lazarus. A bell ring up.
What about this one? No wonder Sydney Seaver and Riles are a little bit dusty out of that one. Huge body contact. Oh, look. Got the initial contact. Now the Sharks moving in for the kill.
Oh, big tackle. Oh, talk about a blue wall. Bang.
Oh, there's Carroll again. Yeah.
Oh, big shoulder.
Warren Daly on the front row, Andrew G. Poleaxed.
After Queensland's miraculous 3-0 series win in 1995 under rookie coach Paul Vaughton, New South Wales were hell-bent on revenge the following year, and we started off superbly by claiming the opening game at Suncorp Stadium. So we came back to Sydney for Game 2 with just one thing in mind, to get that shield back. And that's what we did, despite an ordinary start.
And it's a try! Oh! Queensland are in!
Great kick, Alan Langer.
Toomey looking at Fittler on the blind, Johns on the open, then for Daly, now for Furner, then Eddinghausen, now Wishart, and Wishart crosses! There's the Blues try! New South Wales have levelled up at 6 points all.
Great hands from the Blues. While the vision, the players out wide knowing they've got a man over, and the Maroons just can't cover up.
Lazarus is underneath that tackle. And here's Tuvey going from the 20-metre line. Inside the 10, taken in by Ainsko. It's a try! The Blues have gone in on the far side of the ground. Mullins has scored for them.
Well, we mentioned that Jeff Tuvey wasn't having a lot of success out of dummy half. He's just thrown that out the window. They've gone to sleep on him. He's taken off down the blind side of the ruck and thrown the football to support players who finished it off beautifully.
It's with Johns. And then a short pass for Eddinghausen. He's got players left and right. He slides over. Is he over the line, though? No, he's not. Manson says fifth tackle.
Well, he's bombed that. Menzies on the inside was unmarked.
Now it's going to Johns. He cross kicks. Up they go, Mullins. Mullins. He scores his second try.
Well, it should have been one play earlier. Gary Belcher pointed out that Steve Menzies was unmarked on the inside of Eddinghausen.
Mullins won't score too many easier than that. The jubilation for the Canberra fullback. And then Tuvey away for Harrigan to go. Oh! Greenhill has taken Harrigan high, and he has been
clumsy shot from Craig Greenhill. You've got a feel for the young man, but he probably didn't leave much doubt in the referee's mind as to what the penalty should be. Well, Harrigan's still down.
Well, that's an unenviable position for Craig Greenhill. He's become the first ever State of Origin player sent off.
Yeah, last year was a difficult time, full credit to Queensland, but to get everyone back together now and State of Origin back to what it was, we've shown that this side has been developing for a couple of years. The players that played in that series last year probably played before their time, but the Adam Muirs and the Stephen Menzies and the Andrew Johns have really come of age now, and this is developing into a very good side.
During the Super League War, the game was split in 1997, but the religion that is State of Origin lived on. Under new coach Tommy Riodonikis, New South Wales took the opening game 8-6 at Suncorp Stadium, and the second match in Melbourne was even closer.
The Blues on the second tackle and their first sight of enemy territory. They go away through Kosef, wide for McGregor, who put the ball over the stripe in the first one. He goes inside the 20, put down 15 away from the Queensland line. For Dimmick then to throw the dummy and then give it for Tuvey on the second occasion. Misunderstanding there. McGregor flick passes. New South Wales are over. McGuinness has gone in on the far side of the ground. It was all too simple. Ken McGuinness has gone over to score in his second Origin match.
Yes, and you'll find that it was young Stuart Kelly who's had an unfortunate start to this game who was at fault.
Putting New South Wales in a very strong position. They'll do well to hold them out, Queensland. Tuvey away for Kosef to go in. Kosef is over the line. The Blues are in again, and they lead 8 points to 0.
The quarter of the game is gone, and looking at the tackle counts, Queensland have been made to do twice as many tackles as their opponents, and eventually it's going to tell, and that will be on the scoreboard.
And the Tuvey it is with a darting run that sees him able to unload. And supporting was Pay, so was Terry Hill. He's the ball carrier, Terry Hill, and he's put down 40 metres away from the Queensland line. 5 gone. Simon is there. They put it through the hands for Dimmick. Dimmick holding it back, draws the defence in. McGregor's with it. McGregor to McGuinness. McGuinness gets it inside for Dimmick. Dimmick's over. Try number 3. The Blues are ripping them apart at the MCG.
Beautiful attacking play there by New South Wales on the last tackle. I do think it was a defensive mistake on the outside by the Queensland winger to come in.
And taken by Ben Eichen. Then it's a cross from Goddard, and this is O'Davis, and here's this long pass on the bounce for Brett Dallas, and Dallas is banged down. He's a metre out from the line, and Mark Coyne trying to push away the Blues players as they go on the left of the ground. Smith, and then for Lamb. Away then for Aiken. Billy Moore out very wide. Then Matt Singh comes back in and puts it over the line. There's the first try for the Queenslanders. The start of the resurgence. And half-time a couple of minutes away for Clinton O'Brien to get a one-hander out the back. Good work by him. Goddard's pass has gone on through 2 sets of hands for Adrian Lamb. The ball comes loose. They still go for it. That's Ben Aiken. He's 2 metres out from the line.
Numbers to the right.
Jason Smith then. Away on the right. It's with Lamb. Lamb comes across and he puts O'Davis over. O'Davis is over. Queensland are in for another. 14 points to 8. Jason Smith playing it. Goddard sweeping it. Lamb running it straight ahead and pulled down there in a confrontation with Brasher. The Queensland side is 10 metres away from the line as Jason Smith gets a floating pass away for Dallas. He's over. Dallas is in. Fortin goes up. The Queenslanders go up. And it's 14 all.
All the redheads are up.
Simon. Fairley. Across the ground. Sears held by the back of the jumper. Fairley there to support a second time. McGregor, then McGuinness. And McGuinness is pulled down by Matt Singh. Last tackle again. 25 out. And Simon goes for the drop goal. It's wide, isn't it? He's got the hand up. He's given it.
He's got it.
David Manson said fair goal. 15 to 14.
Yeah, it's been great. We're a bit worried coming down here. The boys were a bit complacent in camp early in the week, but we had a bit of a meeting and got together and knuckled down at training, and it came off for us.
Following that divisive year, rugby league was reunited under the NRL banner in 1998 and all the leading players were back together again in the Origin Arena. First game back was nothing short of amazing, but unfortunately it went the wrong way, as Tony Carroll crashed over for a converted try with 2 minutes to go that put the Maroons in the money 24-23.
They're over again. Queensland are in.
A record crowd of 44,500 packed into Suncorp Stadium, hoping to see the home side wrap it up, but I'm pleased to say they didn't have much to cheer about.
Now to the right for Langer. This is where he created the problems. The kick is perfect. Sailor's over. Sailor's in the corner. Unbelievable to say the least. A 57-metre gain on that tackle, counted 5. And Johns puts it across towards Sailor. The bounce is good for the Blues. McDougall gets it away. Rodney Howe joins in. Daly gives it away. McDougall will score. McDougall has gone in to score for the Blues. What a bounce. What a bounce for the Blues.
Well, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Another try, another Origin try from a kick. It was almost just a speculator from Andrew Johns, and no one wanted to catch the football.
And let's watch this one unfold. 30-metre line, and Daly takes them on. McGregor didn't quite understand what Daly wanted. Got a flick pass back for Daly. Then an angle for Kossath, who's fresh. Stands and unloads for Tuvey. Tuvey away for Fittler. Fittler gets it out for Menzies. Menzies runs at Sailor. It goes to Terry Hill. Now McDougall. McDougall comes back and across. McDougall gets it away. Harrigan towards the line is stopped by Queensland. Quick play the ball. Tuvey gets it out for Johns. Johns with a wide ball. Kossath gets it down for Daly. Daly for McGregor. McGregor, he's over the line. McGregor's in. New South Wales are in for their second try.
And by far the Blues' best passage of play. The ruck leading up to that, tremendous work, keeping the football alive, something we probably expect more from the Queensland side. The second man pass here, Matt Singh, he nearly came up with a big play, but he just didn't have the strength to stop the ball being passed. And then a nice one over the top from Laurie Daly.
Playing inspiring football at the moment. Now Johns with an incisive run. Johns is into space. They've got him covered now, down on the 20-metre line. Tackle number 5, quick play the ball, Brasher. Brasher runs 20 metres. Here goes Kossath. McGregor gets his second try. McGregor, he scores New South Wales' third try and his second try, but the referee wants the video. They think they've got it. They think they've nailed it.
Here's McGregor spinning out of the tackle from Matt Singh. Yeah, no trouble whatsoever. I'm very surprised, unless Bill Harrigan was unsighted, that he's gone to the video referee on that occasion.
Well, Andrew Johns, he beat 6 players in that run. 6 missed tackles there and 1 run against Queensland. And McGregor, the fact that he has started has been a big bonus for New South Wales.
So, New South Wales 3 tries to 1, 14-6. And here's McDougall, refuses to go down. Dean Pay, and then Laurie Daly. Daly's pulled down 3 metres from the line. Quick play the ball, they don't come any quicker. McDougall for Johns, and Johns is pulled down. He plays the ball just as quickly. Terry Hill sweeps it away. Fittler throws the dummy and scores! New South Wales are over for number 4. Oh, quick play the balls led to the eventual try.
Yeah, great work there from Brad Fittler.
Now 5. Johns through the hands for Fittler. Fittler puts up a monstrous bomb. Underneath it is Singh. He makes a mistake. Here's a try coming. Brasher's over. There's New South Wales. They're in for number 5.
Well, what a thing to do to a teammate at club level. Brad Fittler has put up a spiralling bomb over to Matt Singh's wing, who's a very good defender, a very good catcher of the high ball normally, but the pressure of the situation and the ball moving around.
And the New South Wales player Menzies is very groggy after making the tackle. Langer wide, Aiken, and then Matt Singh. Singh has got one to beat, beats him, puts it over the line. Queensland are in.
From one of our best ever displays to possibly our worst. Queensland prevailed in the decider 19-4 against a very flat and disappointing New South Wales side.
He's into big space and he'll score.
It was a similar story in the opening assignment of 99 when we came up with the only try of the game through Anthony Mundine, yet was still edged out 9-8 thanks to 4 goals and a field goal from Matty Rogers. The second game of the series was notable for several reasons. It was the first Origin match played at the new Olympic Stadium, my last appearance for the Blues in Sydney, and Robbie Ross recorded the fastest try in Origin history.
Girdler's making a great run. Support coming on his inside. Robbie Ross is away. Robbie Ross is going to make it. Robbie Ross is over. New South Wales are in. First set of 6. An amazing start for the Blues. They have gone right around Queensland. And a sensational try. Girdler breaking into space off a Daly special. And then it was Robbie Ross, I feel, who's come in wide in the back line.
He'll slot into that role very comfortably as Martin Lang takes the dummy from Hetherington, who does very well. In fact, he's done better than well. He's done outstandingly to pick up 30 metres.
Well, they're just outside the New South Wales 40-metre line with the New South Wales defence dropping off.
Kevin Walters, a beautiful ball. Jason Smith, support is coming, but he gets it away on the right, and Rogers goes in. Rogers has scored for Queensland. I thought Jason was going to pass it left to his brother Darren, but he went to the right, and Matt Rogers has gone in to get another Queensland try, and in fact he's got all the points in the Origin series so far.
You can see the uprights just there in front of him, 3 metres away. John dummies to one side, goes the other. Michael Vella is with it, and he's taken to ground. Time-consuming, letting Queensland set up their defence.
Daly punches it. Daly's over. That is a try. Laurie Daly scores a representative try on farewell in front of a Sydney crowd. 10-8. The Blues over Queensland with 6 of the first half to go.
And there is dead set no player out there who deserves this try more than Laurie Daly. It's almost like Wayne Pearce has said, you're only playing half a game. Do your best.
Laurie, congratulations, mate. Your last game on the stadium. And what's it feel like at the moment?
Oh, Block, you don't know what it feels like, mate. I've had so many great times in State of Origin, and it's been a pleasure to play with a lot of blokes, and the people have been fantastic to me, mate, and just bloody proud, mate.
It was hard not to be emotional after winning that game and getting a fantastic reception from the big crowd that gave Paul Harrigan, Andrew Eddinghausen and myself such a memorable send-off. There was still one to go, however, and it proved to be the most gut-wrenching case of so near and yet so far. The term decider was a misnomer because the first ever draw in Origin football meant that Queensland simply retained the shield because we fell 1 point short of prizing it off them. It certainly wasn't the way I had planned on bringing the curtain down on a very enjoyable and proud decade in the Sky Blue. The frustration of the first drawn series became a motivating force for New South Wales in the year 2000. The Wayne Pearce coached outfit snared a contentious 4-point verdict in the series opener as Gordon Tallis had a little bit too much to say for Billy Harrigan's liking and received his marching orders for dissent. But there was definitely nothing lucky about the Blues' next 2 performances as they tore the once mighty Maroons from limb to limb.
Kamali, now Fittler, inside ball, Scott Hill. Desperation stuff from Brad Thorne. Then Brasher, now Fittler.
Fittler will score. Fittler's over adjacent to the uprights. He looked to get a little shepherd from Jeff Toothey, but there was no defence. It is 4 points all. 5 minutes gone, second half.
And you can almost see Brad Fittler saying, give me the football, I'm going to take them on, and I'll get across.
Stephen Price. Bowman, Ladd. Runners coming up on the inside.
Matt Singh, Gordon Tallis. Tallis, he's away. The rampaging ball is over. Gordon Tallis has scored.
Johns again. Fittler. And looking for Fletcher, his Sydney Roosters teammate on the inside. Played quickly back for Johns. Johns goes up the middle. Cuts out Kamali. Gives it away for Adam Muir. Muir away for Furner. Furner inside ball for Timmins. Timmins kicks. Oh, he'll score! Oh, this is rapid fire. You won't see that
believe it. I cannot believe what I've seen.
Oh, what a great try there.
That is just freakish, isn't it, from Sean Timmins? Darren Lockyer just put a duke out to try and nab the ball, and knocked it down, and Timmins on the charge, on the chase, got the ball back, no one in front of him. The Blues go up in the background.
Now from Muir, picking up Fittler. Fittler across for Johns, and Johns for Scott Hill. They'll score again. New South Wales, now they're carving them up. 16-10.
Yeah, the Queenslanders have missed 25 tackles in this second half, and that's not cutting the mustard. That's why they're behind on the scoreboard now, and not very well read at all. Lammy just raced up, trying to cut off the play, and the pass beat him.
And the pass, not surprisingly, again from Andrew Johns.
Queensland now find themselves on the back foot. They've got to be able to come up with something. The big question mark is just how do they do it?
Here's Johns again. Standing, offloading, fending, Kearns, Kamali, Muir, and Muir stands. He gets rid of it. Furner's there, doing a good job, David Furner, and gets a ball back on the inside. Here's Joey Johns again. Gets the ball back for Kennedy. Kennedy's got support. They'll go in again. Furner, David Furner has scored again. The Queenslanders on the bench. Their head goes down. New South Wales have put 3 tries on the board in a matter of minutes.
Well, mate, I've got to say, even if you're a Queensland supporter, you've got to be impressed by what you've just seen. Sit back and enjoy one of the best Origin tries. Just beautiful to watch. Great rugby league. This is it at its best.
They'll come back in a fortnight, Queensland, and try to avoid the whitewash. Lamb, Green, intercepted. There he is again. The intercept king. McDougall down the sideline. He has got Darren Smith to beat. Lockyer's still there. McDougall looks for Girdler. Girdler will score. Girdler's in to score. The Girdler and McDougall show.
And a pretty fitting way to finish too, isn't it?
Well, this will go down as Queensland's biggest ever defeat. Previously, it's been 18-2 and 26-10.
And he's really blossomed, hasn't he, Ryan Girdler? Taken a while to burst into the representative scene. His point-scoring feats at club level couldn't be denied. Gives himself a try, does he?
He points to the spot. There he is. He says, try for me, Ryan Girdler. They have won the 19th series played in this great contest. The series now drawn level at 9-9 with 1 drawn.
I want to swear, but, mate, it was enormous. It was fantastic going past the Caxton. They were going mental. All these crowds, they just made it such a special moment. I'm sure all the boys remember it for a long time.
Brad Fittler, well done. Thank you.
O'Neill in 14. Intercepted by the king. Girdler, I mean, not Lewis. Girdler does it again.
Last tackle, a chance to run the football to the right.
Fittler does that. Then he puts Muir over. Adam Muir is in to score. There's an avalanche starting here. That's where they are, just outside the 20-metre line. The Blues now called upon to defend as Lockyer puts a left-footed bomb up. It's a good kick. Ainge goes riding shotgun for Brashup. Hey, this may well be looked at. So what's it going to be? Red or green? It's green. Queensland have struck back. 5th tackle, 43 metres gain. Muir. Then for Kamali, and he goes very, very high towards the eastern side. Now that came off the boot, and Lockyer realises there's work to be done, and that's what he does. And then he loses the ball. The Blues claim a try, and Harrigan has gone to the video referee again.
Doesn't touch it with his hand. Drop kicks it into the in-goal area. Now Lockyer cleans up. Kamali hits him. It pops out. It is not grounded. That is a try.
But he doesn't have to be subjected to that sort of shyaking any longer. Lamb with a lovely kick. McDougall underneath it. So is Singh, knocked backwards. Did well. Reaction time was brilliant. Darren Smith is over. Darren Smith gets a try.
And Joey Johns on for an early touch in the second half.
Kamali Beautiful hands. That's Scott Hill. Fletcher back on the inside. And then it's away from Ainscough. Back from Kearns. Kearns for Furner. Furner tries to fend. Gets the ball away. It's Brad Fittler going up the middle. New South Wales are going in. And Joey Johns, Andrew Johns scores. He was out there a matter of 45 seconds. Handled twice. And the Blues are over, adjacent to the uprights.
He starts it and finishes it, Andrew Johns.
Gidley. Good Morley. High kick. Off Singh. Down for McDougall. He's going to give it for Fletcher. Girdler's waving and he's not looking for a bus. He wants it on the left. Fittler for Girdler. Girdler's in. Girdler breaks the point-scoring record of O'Connor, scoring his second try. 30 points to 10, third try.
And again, he can thank the vision of Brad Fittler.
Penalty to the Blues right in front.
Yeah, they've got it for a rake out. Originally, they looked as though the Blues had just dropped it trying to pass football. Quick tap taken.
And heading for the corner and planting the ball is Gidley. Gidley scores 36 to 10. Driving him down, that's the aerial showing you exactly the 20 in, 20 up. Kamali, Fittler, and Brash up, back on the inside, Fletcher's in. Well, they are just carving up the cake now. They're getting it ready to serve. Ben Aiken hiding the face of dejection. What's this Fletcher doing here? They're all doing it. Here it is again. The grenade thrower Fletcher. The boys go for cover. Hit the ground, hit the dirt, hit the trenches. With Brad Thorne. Muir. Kamali. Then Brash around a decoy. Kamali floats it out and McDougall puts it over. Adam McDougall scores for the Blues. Hetherington for Lamb, and Lamb. Tallis will get there. The big fella's over. He puts it down on the line.
Jason, walk away, move away.
And what's Harrigan saying? Points to the spot for a try. 30 seconds to go.
If I was Queensland, I'll be making sure that there was a man in cover defence at the moment. Blues would love to finish with another one.
John standing wide. Beats one, turns it in for Girdler. Girdler gets it up for Fittler. McDougall's gone back in field. Now it's with Johns again. This time Kamali to the 20-metre line. Inside ball for Muir. Muir gets it away. Johns is there. It's gone out for Gidley to score. Gidley's gone in. Gidley scores and Wayne Pearce celebrates. How many times has Gidley been over the line only to see a negative look on Harrigan's face?
It was amazing stuff, wasn't it, from the New South Wales boys? It's the way they played the whole game, especially the second half. It's been outstanding rugby league, champagne rugby league it's been. Inside balls, outside balls, balls all over the place there are. Some sensational passing. Andrew Johns involved 2 or 3 times once again, and Gidley not to be denied that time. And that face tells it all from Chris Close.
So Gidley gets his second try, but he's been over the line 4 times, I'm told. Girdler now for 32 points to equal Dally Messenger. In 1911, in an ordinary state game, scored 32 points. Girdler from touch. It looked okay. It looks okay. It's there. He's got it. He's nailed it. What an effort. What a night for Ryan Girdler.
Oh, mate, you win 56-16 or whatever. I think everyone on the field was at their best. So we probably didn't get much ball in the second half. They went down the other side a lot, so it was getting cold out there for a while. But I thoroughly enjoyed the win, and Junior set us a few tasks through the week, and we enjoyed last week. But we really come out and put our stamp on the game tonight.
What an incredible night for Ryan Girdler and the barnstorming Blues, who produced the granddaddy of all clean sweeps. The 56-16 scoreline should stand for quite some time as the biggest ever victory in Origin football, and Girdler's 32 individual points will take quite some beating as well. Some cynics suggested it was the death of Origin, that Queensland were gone and could never recover. It took less than 80 minutes to prove that theory wrong, as an exuberant Maroons outfit featuring 10 debutantes took their vengeance first up in 2001. The Blues were on the back foot, but came out firing at home to balance the scales once more.
Barrett again. Barrett cuts out a player. Ricketson's in space. Ricketson's going in. Ricketson's over. Luke Ricketson has scored. First try of the night.
Beautiful work here from Trent Barrett. This is why he's in the side, to isolate players with his tremendous ball passing.
Fifth and last, 9 metres out in front of the uprights. Barrett again. Dummies to kick. Then it's away for Ainscow. Corner post might have gone.
Yeah, ball went loose anyway, Ray. Good defence from Lottie Takiri.
Raw goes up for the Blues. Gower on the last. Barrett. Girdler. Turnover. Great defence by Queensland. There was a try saver from little Paul Green. Sail it. That's the tackle. Oh! Ainscow! Ainscow! Jamie Ainscow! Harrigan's going to point to the spot. Harrigan's given a try. It is a try. The Blues are over. 4 minutes into the second half.
We spoke about him at half-time. Big match experience. He makes a decision. No fear, no hesitation. He goes in. He doesn't play at that football. He disrupts the play, keeps his eyes on the ball, gets a toe on it. Watch this for a pickup. It's pouring rain here at Sydney Stadium. Look at this. Sensational.
Imagine he'll replace Gower. Phil, think about that question as we go inside the 10-metre line with Fittler. Fittler running. Fittler goes himself round the corner. Mark Hughes. Early was plucked out of midair. Again, a tremendous tackle by Bowman. Fittler. Long ball. Barrett runs to them. Then he passes for Gidley. Barrett's with him. Barrett's over. Barrett's over. Try number 3. Try number 3. New South Wales, 16-2.
That's great captaincy by Brad Fittler. He won the ball for his team with that interchange with the referee. He came in and stated his case deliberately and succinctly. Gidley will cut Wagon in two with a right foot step and a beautiful little pass back on the inside as Smith come to support. If you ever get a chance, go and shake hands with Trent Barrett. He's got the biggest hands of any young player you've ever seen in your life, and he needed every centimetre of them to get that ball down.
Well, did he get it down?
He got it down. He got it down.
Fourth tackle, I think it was, on Gower. New South Wales taking the tap. And O'Mealy gets it away for Fittler. Fittler, State of Origin 2 will go to the Blues. Lady Luck is smiling on them.
What a night for the young man from the Central Coast. Took on Webke, the step beat him, burst through Fiends, found himself in open spaces in the first game in a sky blue jersey. What a night for the kid.
Critters to the right, on his own, on his own. Critters is not held. Critters is over. Critters is over. Queensland come away.
Harrigan is going to go to the video referee, you would think.
Player there, Green, drops off and he's able to put the ball down, but does he get it down? Does he drop it?
I think he's dropped it.
20-metre restart. Green. Fiend. Fittler's tackle. There's Slender up the middle. There's the try for Walker. Harrigan led the defence council for Chris Beattie very well there. Now Fittler. Fittler will go there. Fittler's there. The captain has got his second for the night.
With his famous sidestep working beautifully, Brad Fittler was in fine form going into the critical third instalment of the 2001 battle. The decider was Freddie's farewell to State of Origin, and it was also the first played at Brisbane's ANZ Stadium because Suncorp Stadium had shut down to undergo its long-awaited facelift. But it was the unexpected return of an old foe that proved to be the most telling in 2001. 2.5 years after he last played in Australia, Alan Langer was brought back from English club football by Wayne Bennett to rescue Queensland. It was the coaching masterstroke of the decade. The champion halfback led the Maroons to a magnificent 40-14 success with a vintage display. But a full-scale return by Alf the following year couldn't help Queensland in the opening game of 2002 as the Blues dominated from the word go to gain some revenge.
Hodgson close to the line. New South Wales looking awesome. Passing with his back turn, but they'll make the corner. They are over. Gidley, I think it is. It is Gidley. Stand and cheer Newcastle. The forgotten hero is back and back with a try. 7 metres from the try line. Now it's come away and gone from Langer to McKenna to Takiri. They're in. Queensland are over.
To keep it up tempo, that's going to therefore make the Queensland forwards tight, and that's what you need. So it's very important that Joey really sort of takes that close to the line and keeps it fast.
Here's Jamie Lyon getting a good bounce, getting it to Jason Mooney. Mooney throws a speculator, picked up by the Blues, still picked up, they're over the line. Jamie Lyon has scored something when he started.
You can't beat speed in this game. We've got a bloke with a kicking game like Johns and speed of line. You've got to utilise them, and they did it. That pass went to ground, but Andrew Johns, who started it, he was there to pick it up, and that was a magnificent little ball he threw back on the inside there. Pressured by 2 Maroons defenders. The Blues like it, they go up.
Danny Badiris timed for a run, and he finds Brett Hodgson. Here they go again. Andrew Johns goes in to score his first Origin try as captain.
Well, he set plenty of them up, but this time he gets the honour of putting the football down, and Brett Hodgson up the middle of this ruck is creating havoc.
Well, it's the way they had to go in this match, Pete. You know, everyone kept talking about the big Queensland forwards, but they're not as mobile as these little blokes. There's plenty of speed in Hodgson. He's been outstanding. Badiris, Hodgson, Johns.
Finding the line inside the 30-metre point. And we're down to Queensland end. He takes a shot at drop goal. And the hand goes up. A further point to the New South Wales total. Marvellous first half for Andrew Johns. 21-4. What's the story on Brian Fletcher, Andrew?
Yeah, well, Ray, he's just had his second fitness test, if you like. He looked a bit easier in his action that time, but the word from the Blues bench is they're only going to use him if absolutely...
Johns is away, and there are Blues coming from all over the place. Hodgson was there. That is wonderful defence, though, by Darren Lockyer. 5th tackle. Now it's away to Barrett. Barrett goes out to Tahu. Tahu is in. Try number 4. Played it back quickly. Kennedy thinks he's got a chance. Then he spins off them. It goes back through Danny Badiris. Drop goal by Barrett. Watching Bill Harrigan. He'll go up with the arm. He does. Another point.
And the performance tonight of Luke Bailey's testimony to his ability. Done well at club level. Here's a chance. Away into open space. Brett Hodgson. Has he got the speed? McKenna coming from the right. Will have too much for him.
Hodgson is going to cap a magnificent Origin debut. Daly goes up. The former greats, they are applauding. The current greats likewise. This young man has had a blinder.
From the enormous promise and power of that first up effort, 2002 amounted to nothing more than a bitter feeling of emptiness for the squad. A Lottie Takiri hat-trick helped the home side square things up at ANZ Stadium, but just like 3 years earlier, nothing was really resolved in the decider, and Queensland kept hold of the prize, but only for another 12 months. A fresh campaign brought new determination, and not even the Maroons' bid to christen the magnificently revamped Suncorp Stadium could stand in the way of Andrew Johns and his Crusaders from the south.
Marsh gets it away to the right for Eichen to go on to Lockyer. Lockyer's got the pedal down. He will score. Lockyer scores the first try of State of Origin 1. Now Badiris off to the blind side, links up with Gidley. Gidley
Was hammered by the defence 11 metres out from the line. Tackler was Carlaw. Then Johns dummies once and then goes out wide. Minicello is in. Minicello has weathered the storm at the other end and has scored the first point for New South Wales.
They hit back fairly quickly, the Blues. It's important to do so. And Anthony Minicello, that'll settle him down.
Appropriate time to bring him into the game. As Badeiras finds Fitzgibbon going up the right side. And he plays it back for Badeiras. Here's Johns, menacingly. Minicello's got number 2. Minicello has gone in to score, but they are going to the video.
Yeah, they'll check this. Let's have a look now. Gidley goes through. Now, to be honest, I think that's okay. Brent Tate virtually fell for that decoy. He went to Gidley himself.
So Eddie Ward is the video referee tonight. And he's found a try for New South Wales.
He was dominant.
Hodges. Icon puts on a sprint, tries to bust through. He does that. Andrew G. Well, I don't know.
He's lost it.
Flannery. Berrigan. Tallis is with him. Got it away from Matt Singh. Singh for the line. Pulled down by the Blues close to the line. Fifth tackle. Tallis sees a gap. Goes for it. They get underneath him. They can't stop him. No, he's gone to the video.
Yeah, but Tallis is up. He reckons he has scored a try. Striding here, look at him, pushing his way through 4 New South Wales players. He's confident he's got the ball down. Has he?
That'll do me.
Yep.
I think there's some part of the football down there. That's his 4th in the Queensland jersey.
Last tackle. Berrigan sees an opening, tries to go through. Oh, Tallis, he's put the ball down. This will be interesting.
Gets the ball away.
Player is Ricketson.
I think it bounces, it comes down off the head of Gidley, and that constitutes a knock-on immediately.
Carroll over the top, and then Lyon, then Johns. Johns puts a kick in, and Lockie is working hard. New South Wales, they appeal. Bill Harrigan is going to the video.
Now Luke Bailey claiming a try. No emotion there from coach Phil Gould.
This is the picture. No, there's no downward pressure there.
He's knocked it forward.
Gets it almost to the halfway line. Footy show live Thursday night, don't forget. It'll be an Origin in review. Knocked down by Price. He restarts the tackle count. And New South Wales with Timmins now. Back to Luke Bailey. He is pursued by Carlaw. That ball wasn't touched. It's picked up by Johns. Johns gets it away. Timmins is with the ball again. Down to the 30-metre line. He'll be playing the ball 25 out from the line. Played back to Badeiras. Badeiras away to Johns. Johns selectively to Craig Wing. Wingers under the post. Craig Wing has scored. Craig Wing has scored. Johns has opened them up. Timmins was supreme. It was lovely football by the Blues.
And they were given 6 again by an attempted intercept from Stephen Price, and then some very tight defence in the next couple of rucks. This is the last tackle. What does Johns do?
So Johns is with it, sets himself up for it, gets it away. Bill Harrigan puts the arm in the air. It's a point for New South Wales, but it's a 7-point buffer. 9 metres from the line. Badeiras to Johns, he'll score. The captain is in. Andrew Johns scores. New South Wales, they race out to a 23-12 lead now.
Yeah, that's it. I was amazed at how long Queensland were able to defend there. They were out on their feet. They are out on their feet.
Mate, it's not all over. It's 2 games to go, but great start. We knew it was up against us up here, the new ground, but just over the moon with the team performance, mate. Great effort by everyone. I suppose not many people give us a chance up here, but you know, we pulled together, followed Gus's game plan to T, and great win in the end.
Sure was, Joey. Definitely one of the best in this compelling collection of magic moments. With the home ground advantage beckoning a fortnight later, the Blues were primed to take the intensity up another notch and put the series to bed.
They're 19 away, right in the centre of the park. Now to Johns, he goes to the kick. After it is De Vere, under it is It's hit the referee. Kennedy has forced the ball, but I don't know that it'll be a try, although he's gone to the video.
I'm not sure if it hit the referee, right? It hit the post and then came down and bounced off a New South Wales player backwards. And the question is whether Ben Kennedy got to ground the football before the Queensland player.
I think he did that.
I'm pretty sure he did that, Pete.
21 metres out from the line. Run ended by Ben Aiken. Now Andrew Johns. He rifles it across for Timmins. Timmins running out wide on the right of the ground. He'll play at 18 metres out from the line. Now it's Matt Gidley. Gidley dummies. He slices through. Gidley is over. Try number 2 to the Blues. The coaching staff go up. The Blues crowd goes up. And so does the scoreboard.
And at Origin level, that is a soft try, especially with the kind of defence we've seen in the opening exchanges here. Wing about to come into the action.
Here is Fitzgibbon now. Given the strength of Kennedy and the contact points, Stephen Price, he did well to find his feet. Fletcher! Beautiful ball! Jamie Lyon gets it away to Minicello. He's over. Minicello scores his 3rd Origin try. Beautiful pass by Fletcher. And Jamie Lyon, he got it on to Minicello.
Buys Minicello one-on-one, bang into Lockyer, gets the football down. Pretty good strike rate, 3 tries, 1 and a bit games.
And Norton it is that makes the tackle for Queensland. Inside the 30, they go to the 20, and they go to the boot of Sean Timmins. Up it goes and down it comes. It's back to Timmins. He rakes it away to Johns. Johns goes for a field goal. And Bill Harrigan says it is a field goal right on half-time. Well, Andrew Johns, there's nothing left to be said. He's found the line with a drop kick from the 20 that should have been a tap probably in the minds of most people. And then with nothing else on offer, he takes a drop goal. 19-0 New South Wales with their captain playing the ball. Timmins puts a little kick in. Hegarty didn't get a hand on it. New South Wales, they fight for possession. And Gidley, I think it's Gidley who has got the try.
A wonderful kick there from Sean Timmins. Not normally his responsibility, but as Ray pointed out, Johns was playing the football. Who gets the hand on the football? There's Gidley, there's Tahu.
Give it a Tahu.
Goes back for Lockyer. It's a big kick over towards the eastern grandstand. The bounce came off Crocker. Crocker goes on, puts the ball over the line. This will make interesting viewing. Bill Harrigan's going to point to the spot. Now Kearns. Back to Timmins and across to Johns. And Johns out for Gidley. Gidley gets it away. Tahu. Tamana has scored. That was beautiful hands. I thought Gidley was going to go in and score perhaps his 3rd try.
That's a Newcastle connection here.
27-4. It goes back to back with their win at Suncorp Stadium in Origin 1.
That'll do, mate.
That'll do me too.
I didn't want to comment on that.
I never thought Phil Gould would feel that way inclined, particularly to Reg Reagan.
I think Reg liked it.
Despite wrapping it up in Sydney, Andrew Johns had to wait a few more weeks to get his hands on the shield. And even though we lost Game 3 in Brisbane, all that really mattered was that the symbol of interstate supremacy was back on this side of the border, where it most certainly belongs.
It's been a torrid, hard, tough encounter, and those that said that State of Origin matches would be pansy affairs have got egg all over their face.